Hello everyone, my name is Pratap and today we're gonna see container orchestration. As we know, the containers are consisting of some physical objects or things, and by using those containers we can transport them from one place to another place. In the similar way, in the Kubernetes we have containers which are nothing but the ready to run software packages, and these containers in the Kubernetes are containing everything that need to run the single applications. To talk about the Kubernetes, it is one of the popular open source orchestration platform, and by using this Kubernetes we can easily build the containerized applications and services. To understand the container orchestration, we will take one example. As shown in the figure, we have three microservices. First one is front-end application, second one is back-end application, and for storing the data we have database access. In the Kubernetes we have master node, and this master node is used for managing all these services. The front-end service, back-end service, and database access, all these are individual services which works together to form a single applications. Now when the end user will come to access our application, first he will access the front end, but the front end is rely on the back end, and the data which is collected from user gets stored on the database. And all these things are managed by the master node. Now after completing this application, we need to deploy this application on one server, and here comes the concept of container orchestration. Now we will understand this by using its diagram. As shown in the figure, these are nothing but the actual virtual machines, or in the language of Kubernetes, these are nothing but the worker nodes. The first thing in the orchestration is we do the deployment of the application, front end, back end, and database. When our user base is increases, we need to scale up this front end, back end, and also database. And for scaling up, the orchestration platforms are helps a lot. Also, suppose by using the orchestration platforms we can create our own load balancers and balance our load coming to the application. Suppose any container or any microservice get failed, then orchestration platforms helps to recover from this failure by creating its image in the available resources. The user can provided with the single point of access when two microservices wants to communicate each other. Suppose this front end wants to communicate with this backend service, then that time there is no need to resolve the IP addresses of these containers, because the single point of access is provided, and as the previously done by the user can easily access this front end. Then the backend is accessed and the data is stored into database.